And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mule Barn, where tonight it is championship night at the Fairfield Class 2A IHSA Regional here in Fairfield. Regional final, great night, packed gymnasium. There's room for a few more, but not a ton more here in this gymnasium. As tonight it is the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes taking on the Fairfield Mules for the right to move on to the Tolono Unity sectional game Tuesday night. The winner of tonight's ball game plays the winner of Tolono Unity versus Monticello, taking place tonight at Westville. So this is just what it's all about, folks. It's the postgame, or it's the postseason. Everybody is hyped up. Fans are on their feet. They've been on their feet. Fans from both teams have been on their feet all evening long already for about the last hour. Anytime one of the teams came out and did anything, took a shot, made a shot, missed a shot, somebody was yelling and hooting. And when the other team did something, the other fans were booing and stuff. It was great. It is fun. It is a wonderful atmosphere. Let's talk about tonight's game. The Shoes come in with a record of 21-10, taking on a Fairfield team with a record of 20-12. These two teams have played each other. They last met almost, I guess 3 months ago tonight, if you count the last day of the month. On November 30th, Teutopolis beat Fairfield 60-43. That was in the third place game at the Capital Classic up in Lawrence County. Since then, they have gone through the season playing the variety of schedules. T-Town schedule probably a little bit more difficult than Fairfield's schedule as the season went on, but you play who's on your schedule. Fairfield wins their conference. T-Town, of course, not in a conference. If you look at their common opponents, Fairfield has they've each played Newton, they've each played Olney, they've each played KZ Westfield, and they've each played Flora. T-Town went through those games 4-0, and Fairfield went through those games 4-1 with the split with Olney. So it might be that close a matchup. If you're looking at starters and size of starters, I've been looking at it, and it really is. It's really a close matchup on paper. Jake Easton and Henry Thompson are about the same size as each other. They're both 5'9". They both play a hard-nosed guard, and they'll shoot three-pointers whenever they need to. They'll both get to the rim whenever they need to. Also, you've got Brayton Robertson, about the same size as Mick Nieberge. Maybe Nieberge might have an inch or two on him. Same body style. They both play down low. They both push and shove each other. They both have a relative nose for the basketball. You've got Ethan McElravy, basically the same style of player as Alex Kramer. And as they'll shoot the ball. They'll get to the hoop occasionally. You've got then you have Justice Dagg, and you have Callan Miller to go along with Drew Haney and Gavin Addis. And as it goes, it's going to be an outstanding night for basketball. Tonight it is the Fairfield Mules. They'll be the visiting team in red tonight, as they'll be facing the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes in their home white jerseys. We'll have our national anthem here in just a moment, the starting lineups, and then following that, the opening tip for the championship game of the Fairfield Class 2A Regional. But first, our national anthem.
Shortly, but at this time, everyone please stand and remove your hats as the direct your attention to the flag for the playing of our national anthem by the FCHS Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Joshua Lipsey.
The final strains of our national anthem here in Fairfield is the Mules in their road red uniforms, the lower seed getting set to take on the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. The Shoes, the number 2 seed in this subsectional. The Mules, the number 5 seed in the subsectional. First for Fairfield, under head coach Scott McElravy at one guard is number 1, Jake Easton. He's a 5'9 junior. He'll be joined by number 2, Justice Dagg, a 6-foot senior. Number 5 is Callan Miller. He is also a 6-foot senior. They will be joined by the coach's son, Ethan McElravy, 6 feet tall and a senior. And finally, number 32, Brayton Robertson, 6 feet 2 inches tall and a senior. 4 seniors and a junior for Fairfield. Number 1, number 2, number 5, 22, and 32. Easton, Dagg, Miller, McElravy, and Robertson. 5'9", 6 feet, 6 feet, 6 feet, and 6'2", under head coach Scott McElravy with a record of 21-10. As the Fairfield Mules cheerleaders finish off their work for the pregame. What did I say, 21-10? How about 20-12? T-Town's 21-10. For the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes, at one guard, it is number 3, Alex Kramer. He is a senior, 6 feet 3 inches tall. He'll be joined by number 23, Henry Thompson, 5 feet 9 inches tall and a senior. Number 24 is Mick Nieberge, 6 feet 4 inches tall and a senior. Number 30, Gavin Addis, a junior at 6 feet 3 at a guard. And number 33, Drew Haney, rounds out the starting lineup for the Shoes, also a senior. Just like the Mules, T-Town with 4 seniors and a junior in their starting lineup. Number 3, number 23, 24, 30, and 33. 6'3", 5'9", 6'4", 6'3", and 6'4". Kramer, Thompson, Nieberge, Addis, and Haney. Under head coach Chet Reeder, into the record of 21-10. Good set of officials tonight. It is Barry Adair along with Matt Miller. And heading into the center circle, getting set to toss the basketball in the air, is Mr. Jared Knapp. It'll be Robertson jumping up against Alex Kramer as the Mules will win the tip. The ball last touched by Mick Nieberge off the tip. So Fairfield will open with the basketball to start things off here this evening. One of the intriguing stats I saw coming into tonight's matchup, just to tell you a little bit maybe about how difficult T-Town's schedule is, maybe in comparison to Fairfield, is the Mules come in with, I think, a 1-5 record tonight against other teams that are playing in regional finals, no matter the class, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, whatever. And the Shoes come in with a record of 5-9. 14 games they have played against regional championship qualifiers for T-Town. Justice Dagg on the drive to the hoop, loses the basketball out of bounds. The ball hit the backboard, the back of the backboard, and it will go over to Teutopolis on the violation. A lot of patience on Fairfield's part on that first possession of the basketball game. You're watching the postseason here on Wabash Cats TV. My name is Bruce Dickey. We appreciate you all tuning in wherever or however you are. Streaming, YouTube, Facebook, where we've got it all. Haney into the corner to Thompson for 3. It's off the iron, no good. Mick Nieberge gets the rebound and loses it. Robertson saves it back to Jake Easton, and the Mules will get another opportunity with a scoreless game. Easton underneath the hoop, fires it out to Dagg. He drives toward the basket, loses the handle, puts it up, bounces out. Rebound taken down by the Shoes. Dagg wanted a foul. You're not going to get too many fouls in this type of game. Regional championships are known for low fouling affairs. The officials let them, they come in with a mindset to let them play, let the kids play. As Robertson, they leave him alone. If he wants to fire, he will, but he will not. Into the corner and driving to the hoop. Miller gets it back out to Robertson, works his way around, shot up and out, no good. Rebound comes down to the Shoes. Outside on the hold, Alex Kramer gives it off to Henry Thompson. Mules in a zone. High post to Nieberger. Pass inside to Haney is knocked away and collected by Fairfield. Fairfield's been looking for a foul on their last two shots as Robertson still occasionally grabbing his nose. He thought he got popped. Three on the way from Callan Miller, no good. Rebound Mick Nieberger, and he gets shoved away. Wow. That's maybe a little bit more physical than expected. I don't think the officials saw that one. As three on the way from Thompson is off the back iron. Rebound gathered by Dagg. 1-on-2, he backs out. Fires it across to Easton for three. It's off the right side, no good. Rebound Robertson, and a foul is going to go against Brayton Robertson. And boy, oh boy, he nearly picked up a technical as he yaps at the official who blew the whistle. And Robertson picks up his first foul of the game. First foul of the game for either team goes against Robertson. And you don't see an official follow the player down the floor very often, but Barry Adair didn't want any more guff out of Brayton Robertson. The ball knocked away, gathered by the Mules. Dagg will bring it across, working against Haney. Into the corner, Miller tries for three again. This time it is good for Callan Miller. Up and across with it. Kramer looks against Miller. Back outside to Thompson. Fairfield in a zone. Partial zone. They're just waiting on the Shoes to move a little bit to see if it actually is that's a zone. As Kramer heads to the hoop. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Robertson. That's going to be his second. Robertson picks up his second with 4.5 to go in the first quarter. And Braken Cavacci is going to check in immediately. Robertson, an integral part of the Mules, is going to have to take a seat for a while. As Alex Kramer will head to the free throw line for a pair. Shoes got here by beating Flora on Wednesday night. They knocked off Flora 55-33. Fairfield gets here by beating Marshall on Wednesday night in overtime, 65-62. Second free throw on the way for Kramer is good. 1 out of 2 for the senior from Teutopolis. Fairfield with a 3-1 lead, 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Low scoring contest as the Shoes come in averaging only 51 a game, but only giving up 42. As that ball's knocked away, but McElravy gathers it. Mules come in averaging 51, only giving up 47. So maybe first one to 50 wins, first one to 60 win, almost certainly win. As Dagg's shot is a little long. I tell you what, both teams kind of getting fading away and looking for some fouls on shots. Not going to get called that much. Nieberger drives, shot no good. Rebound Haney, he puts it up and in. So the Shoes tied with under 4 minutes to go here in the quarter. 2 fouls have been called in the game, both against Fairfield, both against Drew Roberts or Brayton Robertson. On the run, Dagg's shot won't go, gets it back, puts it up and off again. Rebound comes down to Nieberger, quickly up ahead. Addis puts it up and in. Scott McElravy says, slow down, boys. Take it easy. Let's don't lose our minds as you fall behind, giving up 5 in a row. And there's a steal by Haney. Ball's knocked away by Dagg. it will remain Shoes basketball as Chet Reeder's going to check in a couple of subs. Landon Taylor comes in along with Brody Taylor. Brody's number 2, Landon's number 32. Brody's a senior, 5'9". Landon is a junior at 6'4". Haney and Thompson head to the bench for Teutopolis. Kramer thought about the 3, now drives to the elbow, into the corner. Taylor for 3, off glass and good. Wow. That hit the top of the backboard and angled its way in. And it is a nice run here for the Shoes, an 8-0 run. As on the run, Jake Easton gets the first 2-point field goal for Fairfield. Taylor across to Addis. Nieberge back out to Taylor. Kramer now. Mules in the man-to-man. They fire in the corner. Addis for 3. That's long. Rebound gathered by Taylor. He puts it up short, and it comes down to Fairfield's Lane Robson into the ballgame, number 15. Cavachi, Robson, Easton, McElravy, and Dagg for the Mules. McElravy open for 3, fires and hits. Ties the game at 8 with just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. At the high post, Nieberge works in against Robson. Nice move to his right. Rolls it off, no good. Gets it back, and a foul is going to be called against Teutopolis on the rebound. Looks like it's going to go against Alex Kramer. That'll be T-Town's first. And even though they turn it over, the Shoes will get the opportunity to put together and put on their press. It can be a very dangerous addition to the game for Teutopolis. Right now it's just man-to-man as Dagg works against Taylor. Fires it over the trap in half court to Easton. Easton will draw Haney a long way from the hoop. Into the corner to Robson, back outside Cavachi. Right corner now Easton. They're daring him to take the baseline. Finds Dagg. Taylor nearly took it away from him. And that ball's knocked into backcourt. Robson didn't pick it up. Didn't realize he could since it was off the leg and nearly gave it to Alex Kramer. Dagg across with it. 8-8 tie game. A runner is no good for Easton. Gets it back. Tries to get around Taylor. Cavachi didn't like that 3. Dagg likes it, and he hits it. First 3 of the night, first points of the night for Justice Dagg. 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Mules back in the lead by 3. In the corner with it. Long 3 from Haney is off the iron, no good. Fairfield with the rebound, Lane Robson, and I'm betting Fairfield holds for the final shot if they can. Brody Taylor all over Justice Dagg. Across to Easton, 22 seconds to go. He'll hand it back to Dagg with 18. Dagg rolls it down low. Cavachi is fouled. That's going to go against Landon Taylor. That's his first. And number 2 against Teutopolis. Breaking Cavachi will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is good for the sophomore Cavachi. And he hits them both. Mules with their biggest lead. They've scored 10 in a row. They were down 8-3. With 10 seconds to go. Outside with it, Haney. Drew Haney to the elbow. Fires it across. Taylor thought about the 3. Kramer will fire the 3, and it's no good. Time runs out after 1 quarter. It is Fairfield 13, Teutopolis 8. We'll be back after these words. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it. Fairfield in the late going of that quarter hit 3 3-pointers. They hit 2 3-pointers in the late going, 3 total in that first quarter as they jump out to a 5-point lead after 1. 3-pointers from Dag, Callan Miller, and Ethan McElravy. And the Mules also 2 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. T-Town with 8 points. They had a 3 from Brody Taylor, a couple of field goals from Addison Haney, and 1 for 2 from the line for Alex Kramer. As it will be T-Town basketball to start things off here in the second quarter. Haney, Kramer, Thompson back into the game, Nieberge back into the game, and also Isaac McWhirter in for the Shoes. They get Drew Haney into the lane, and he hits the short one-hander from about 6. If he gets that open, he'll do that all night long. Dag brings it across. Fires it over to Jake Easton. It's Justice Dag. Jake Easton, as Dag dribbles it off his own foot. Picked up by Thompson. He puts it up too strong. And a break for the Mules. That little bunny is one that Thompson will hit. 13-10, Fairfield by 3. 7:15 to go here in the first half. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's final evening of basketball for the 2024-25 season. As Easton hits the field goal from the free throw line. Gives the Mules back their 5-point lead, matching their largest of the game. Into the corner, it goes to McWhirter. Back out on top, Nieberge. Outside between the circles, Thompson. They play catch. Callan Miller, Jake Easton, Braken Cavacci, Ethan McElravy, and Justice Dag on the court for the Mules. 3 is good for Isaac McWhirter. As the Mules left him alone, that's a serious error. Dag fires it across to Easton over the top of the press. Jake, younger brother of Nick, who graduated a couple of years ago. Good point guard for Fairfield. Dag will head to the hoop. His runner is up and good. Second bucket of the night for Justice Dag. It's a 17-13 lead for Fairfield. To the high post it goes to Haney. McWhirter. Oh, I thought he was going to fire that 3 again. Thompson will. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Nieberge, follow, no good. Rebound Miller. T-Town having a tough time with the short ones here lately. Into the left wing it goes. McElravy back outside to Cavacci. When will we see Robertson again with his 2 fouls? He hasn't played since about 3.5 minutes gone in the first quarter. Picked up his second foul. I think it's 2.5 minutes in. 5.5 to go was when he picked up that second foul. On the drive, Easton stops short, gets it back outside to McElravy. He'll fire it over to Callan Miller. Alex Kramer steps out on him. Off to Justice Dag. Drew Haney on the man-to-man on Justice Dag. Dag works toward the hoop, and Haney turns him around. Cavacci into the corner. Easton for 3. Off the iron. Rebound Cavacci, and he can't put it back up. So the Mules will reset with just under 5 minutes to go here in this first half, as Dag rolls down the right side of the lane, fires it back to Miller. Mules being very patient. 3 from McElravy, no good. Rebound gathered by the Shoes. Thompson will bring it across. Mick Nieberge for 3 at the top of the key. It's wide open and wide in. That basket looked like a hula hoop to Nieberge. Timeout is taken by Fairfield. We'll take it as well. Back after these words.
This is Christy inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want a NYX fast fashion and invest in a true to size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Keeping an eye on that North Clay versus Dietrich matchup over at South Central tonight as well. With 7 minutes to go in the first half, the North Clay Cardinals lead Dietrich by 4, 16-12. Here, with 4.5 minutes to go in the first half, Fairfield leads Teutopolis 17-16. Dag turns it over to Addis, who lays it in to Taylor. Brody Taylor puts it up and in. Nice pass there from Addis to Taylor. And the Shoes jump back into the lead. This has been a game of streaks so far. As Dag heads to the hoop, bumped, and the ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain Fairfield basketball. It's going to be a full contact karate tonight. The Mules play football, but not too many on this basketball team play football. As the ball stolen away from Robson, up to Addis, puts it up and over Easton and in. So, a couple of turnovers in a row for Fairfield. Make that 3 as Taylor gets it into Easton, and I think Easton bumped Haney before the shot. Yeah, well, the whistle was blown before the shot as Easton picks up his first. That's the first foul this quarter against either team. And we're over 4 minutes in. Lob to Kramer. He lays it in. As the Shoes on a run. 14-4 this quarter for Teutopolis. McElravy to the elbow. Back outside to Easton. Easton working against Brody Taylor. Loses the handle, out of bounds. Last touch by Easton. And the officials will talk things over. Of course, that's the most important thing. Get it right. It is right. It's going to be Shoes basketball. As Miller and Adair got together and made sure everything was square and correct. 5-point lead for the Shoes. That's their biggest lead of the game. Lob to Kramer. He tips it up. No good. Rebound brought down by Taylor. He puts it up and in. Landon Taylor, and Fairfield wants another timeout. They trail by 7 now. We'll take it as well. Back after these words.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
If you're looking for a loan for your brand new home, call Clay County State Bank. If you want to transfer money so your future will look sunny, call Clay County State Bank. We got checking and savings and bill pay too.
An online bank, you just ask our crew. For all your banking needs, we think you will agree.
State Bank.
What a nice run for the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. What a nice run for the Shoes as they lead the Mules now by 7, and it is a 16-4 run. I tell you what, Fairfield, the offense has just been not stagnant. They've been turning the ball over. They've been very giving, very charitable, the Fairfield offense here in the last 4 or 5 minutes as the Shoes defense has really turned it on high. Callan Miller looks down low for Braken Cavachi. Back outside to Miller. Gets it inside to McElravy, into the corner, Jake Easton. Austin Grieve into the game now for Fairfield as well. Sophomore wearing number 3. 3 on the way from Easton is off the iron, no good. Gavin Addis finds Brody Taylor heading to the hoop, long shot, rebound Taylor, and an offensive foul. Trying to make himself some room for the shot. And Landon Taylor picks up his second. That'll be the first this quarter against T-Town. So T-Town will set up in their press, leading by 7 here in this first half. Big second quarter for the Wooden Shoes. Winner goes to Tolono Tuesday night to face the winner of Tolono versus Monticello. 3 is up and good for Justice Dagg. But Fairfield needed that. Stops that big run for the Shoes. And another steal. Dagg heads up court. One-handed pass to Robertson, never got through. Taylor knocked it down to the hoop. Kramer puts it up, no good, but he's fouled on the way there. Fouled on the ground. It's going to go against Callan Miller. It'll be his first, team second for Fairfield. So the 1:45 to go in the quarter. T-Town by 4. And it comes to Kramer. He traveled. Tried to work his way around the block. And as the Fairfield fan says behind me, you can't do that. He tried. Minute and a half to go. I know that Fairfield fan. I've known him for a long time. 24-20. Fairfield trying to cut into that 4-point lead. It was 7 moments ago. Easton sees a lane to the hoop. Tried to drop it down and throws it off the leg of Nieberg. Taken away by the Shoes. Up to Kramer. He puts it up and no good. But Easton picks up his second foul. That'll send Alex Kramer to the line for the second time tonight. He's 1 for 2 right now. And with 1:18 to go here in the first half, the senior will try to add to the 4-point lead. Not with that first one. Isaac McWhirter will check back in for T-Town. Gavin Addis takes a seat. Drew Haney, Mick Nieberge, Brody Taylor join Alex Kramer, who hits his second of 2. 2 for 4 now for Kramer. It's back to a 5-point lead for the Shoes. They trailed by 5 at the start of this quarter. Off to the right side, long 3 is short from Easton. Rebound to the Shoes. Haney takes a hit to the hoop, drops it outside to Taylor for 3 off the iron. No good. Rebound Kramer. Works it back out to McWhirter. Over to Brody Taylor. McWhirter drops it to Haney. He works against Robertson, up and over, no good. And a foul on the rebound is going to go against Teutopolis. I think it's going against Haney. No. Nieberge. Mick Nieberge will pick up the foul for the Shoes. His first, team second. Neither team too close to being in the bonus here in this first half with only 40 seconds to go. Fairfield has committed 3, T-Town 2. T-Town leads by 5. Dag heads to the right side. Hands it off to Easton, back outside. Now to Robertson, heads to the hoop, and he gets held. I think McWhorter's going to get that one. As it's before the shot. That is against McWhorter. His first, team third. With 21 seconds to go, and it comes to Ethan McElravy for Fairfield. Mules would probably, at this point, like to hold for the last shot, see if they can't cut that 5-point lead and head into the locker room down by a field goal. Pass down low, intended for Dag, knocked away. 6 seconds to go. Dag peeks at the clock. It's going to go isolation. Fires the three. It's short, and after 1/2 of play, it will be the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes leading the Fairfield Mules here in the regional final by 5 points, 25-20. You are watching Wabash Catch TV's presentation of high school basketball from the Fairfield Class 2A Regional. As my name is Bruce Dickey, joined by Steve Jordan and Mason Hager. Abby Springmeyer out in the truck at the half. T-Town leads Fairfield 25-20. We'll be back with stats and more after these words.
Clay County Hospital is your life-saving connection. We have spent our lives preparing for when you need us. Quality professional care right at home. Our team will support you and your family so you never feel alone. We will make you feel welcome whether you need care, are visiting a loved one, or seeking employment. Clay County Hospital. Professional care, compassionate hearts.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans that the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to your mutual agent today.
Your local agent is on the square. Louisville, Clay County Farmers Mutual Insurance. We like technology at Flora Savings Bank. Here's what you can accomplish in our mobile banking app in less than 30 seconds. See account balances in your transactions, set up an account alert, make a transfer between accounts, get an alert text message about your transfer, pay a bill, turn your debit card off and then back on. It all happens in the palm of your hand with our free My Bank to Go app. Search My Bank to Go in the App Store or Google Play and give mobile banking a try. Flora Savings Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
When you want hometown work ethic and customer first service and you need the best insurance at a good price, think The Insurance Place in Iuka. With over 15 years of experience, Jamie Butts offers the best in home, auto, commercial, farm, and Medicare supplement insurance. The Insurance Place handles a variety of companies and provides the flexibility that only an independent agent can deliver. Plus, bundled pricing saves you so much more. It's The Insurance Place at the Ice Cream Corner on Route 50.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Do you bowl like this? That's great. Do you bowl like this? That's great too. That's because whether you're a pro or you just want to have a lot of fun, at Peggle's Silver Dollar Lanes, we have a lane for you. We have galaxy bowling, gaming for kids and adults, Joe's Pizza, a full bar, darts, pool, and fresh and clean bowling shoes. Boy, does that smell nice. So come on down to Peggle Silver Dollar Lanes in Effingham, where we have a lane for you.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
My name is Robin Stanford. I own Stanford Marketing. It's a promotional products business along with an embroidery business. And we do custom hats, t-shirts, anything, you name it, we can make it. People like that we do stuff in-house and we can actually make things here and that we're not contracting the work out to other places. We never say no. We always try to find a way to do it. If anybody can do it, we can do it. We are hardworking women, that is for sure. Come to Stanford Marketing in Flora for all your custom and promotional needs.
Give me all your lumber. Doors, paint, windows, electrical, plumbing, and much more. Oh yeah, give me all your guns too.
John Lucas.
What?
You better be dreaming about all the stuff we sell here at Zink Building Center.
Oh, I would. Zink Building Center in Louisville on Route 45. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
When a Fairfield fire truck needs a repair, Cam's there to keep things rolling. And as part of the volunteer fire department, Justin's looking out for Cam and all of Fairfield. Everyone supports each other, and Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them all, with safe, reliable power for every one of our members. It's why REMCs exist, and together, it all works.
Welcome back to the Mule Barn, ladies and gentlemen, here at the half. T-Town leads Fairfield 25-20 on an exciting first half of play. As taking a look. By the way, appreciate all the folks who texted me saying that they are watching tonight. Thank you so much. Big shout out to a bunch of friends out there. Hello to the Dog Pound Lounge, all-star folks. Barney and the gang enjoying tonight's ball game. They're enjoying this one as well as the North Clay versus Dietrich game here on Wabash. We got two games going, two regional championships going. Ladies and gentlemen, that's basically the best high school basketball production crew in the state of Illinois. That's my story anyway. And a big shout out to Marty and Jeff and the whole gang out at Jeff Villarreal's place. Jeff's team, St. Joe Ogden, playing in their regional final tonight as well. I haven't heard how they're doing against Warrensburg Latham, but I'm sure they'll win, as St. Joe Ogden always does. So hi, Jeff. Hi, gang. Good hello to our friends down in Nashville. Alex down in Nashville. Will over in Newburgh watching tonight. So a shout out to all those folks. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Here after one half of play, Fairfield trails T-Town. T-Town leads Fairfield 25-20. Here's what the scoring looks like. Pretty balanced scoring all the way around, as the Brody Taylor off the bench leads the way for the Shoes. He has 5 points with a 3 and a 2. 4 for Gavin Addis, couple of field goals. 4 for Drew Haney, couple of field goals. 4 for Alex Kramer, a field goal, 2 for 2 from the line. And 3 apiece for Isaac McWhirter and for Mick Nieberge. The only player with 2 fouls for Teutopolis is Landon Taylor. For Fairfield, the only player, well, they got 2 players with 2 fouls, Jake Easton and Brayton Robertson. Robertson picked up his second foul terrifically early, and he has yet to score tonight. Leading the way, though, Justice Dagg with 8 points, a couple of threes and a deuce. 4 for Jake Easton, 3 for Callan Miller, 3 for Ethan McElravy, and 2 for 2 from the line for Braken Cavacci. As the Mules with quarters of 13 and 7, they're 2 for 2 from the line. The Shoes with quarters of 8 and 17. It will be Fairfield basketball as we get things going here in the second half. Winner gets to go to the Tolono Unity Sectional. Take on the winner of Tolono as Tolono playing Monticello tonight. Fairfield will get the basketball to start things off here in the second half. They send out their starting 5. Dagg, Easton, Robertson, McElravy, and Miller. McElravy has it in the corner, gets it back out to Callan Miller, around to Jake Easton. Shoes in there man-to-man. Dagg has it at the left elbow. They hand it back to McElravy in this first possession of the game, not the smoothest of the game for Fairfield to this point. Dagg heads to the hoop outside. McElravy thought about shooting. That's what happened in that second quarter. The Shoes really turned up the defense as Dagg, though, turns it around from the corner and now has 11 as he hits the 3. Outside with it for the Shoes, Gavin Addis. Now Henry Thompson. Addis will fire a 3 from the corner. Well short. And a foul's going to go against Drew Haney as he bumped Jake Easton trying to pick up the rebound. If possible, thanks. If you could, if you would find a seat, that'd be great. If they can't find one, that's cool. On the drive, Dagg is fouled again by Haney. And Haney will pick up his second foul this quarter. As Justice Dagg will head to the free throw line following the foul. And he will hit the first of 2. He has a chance to tie it up as the Mules have scored the first 4 points of the second half. Make it the first 5. I say the Mules, I should say Justice Dagg has scored the first 5 points of the second half. Here come the Shoes. Henry Thompson to the high post to Drew Haney. Back out to Thompson for 3, and that's good. First points of the night for Henry Thompson. I was wondering when he'd bust loose. You can usually count on him for 10 points a game or so. As Easton fires it up ahead to Justice Dagg. Back outside, McElravy around the horn. Robertson works to the hoop. Back outside, Easton will try a 3. Good! Reties the basketball at 28. Up ahead, Gavin Addis. Outside to Henry Thompson. To the right side, Alex Kramer. Gavin Addis across to Kramer. He works toward the elbow. He had an open shot. Surprised he didn't take it. As the 3 goes up from Addis, no good. Haney and Mick Nieberg, never got a touch on that possession. As the Mules will bring it back down with a chance to retake the lead. Biggest lead for Fairfield was 5. Biggest lead for the Shoes was 7. On the drive, Justice Dagg lays it up and in, and the big senior number 2 is taken over. Haney gets it back outside to Thompson against that zone. Across it goes to the right wing. Addis, the ball's knocked away, but right into Haney's hands. And he puts it up and in. Drew Haney heading down there for the rebound, never got the opportunity. He went low to get it instead of going high. Across with it, Justice Dagg. Waves for the screen, goes around it, heads to the hole, drops it for Robertson, who puts it up and in. Brayton Robertson finally gets on the board for Fairfield. 4:47 to go in the third. Mules by 2. Thompson again, off the iron this time. He'll get his own rebound as the long one bounces out. He heads to the hole. The runner is good. And a timeout is taken by Teutopolis. We'll take it as well. Game's tied at 32. Back after this word.
At your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville, you can count on experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, the Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville carry a large inventory of Napa products for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced associates understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts stores in Flora and Louisville.
3.5 minutes into this second half, and it's been a exciting, higher scoring third quarter than we've had so far. Only 3.5 minutes in, Fairfield's already scored 12, and T-Town has scored 7, as Fairfield will have the basketball. Chet Reeder taking the timeout for Teutopolis, the coach. The shoes on the right side of your screen in the audience. The Fairfield fans on the left side, as instead of it being east and west tonight, it is north and south. Kind of like they do at the bragging rights games in St. Louis. You can see the split down the middle. Mules get it across against the press. Lob into the corner to Dagg. He's got a lane to the hoop. Puts it up. Too strong. Rebound brought down by Nieberge. T-Town has numbers. Nieberge's runner is no good. Robertson. Oh, he had Dagg cutting down court. Didn't see him. Easton gets it to Dagg, and Dagg clears it back to him. Tied at 32. Long jumper from Dagg is no good as Robertson got tangled up with Haney. Alex Kramer with 6 now. He's 2 for 4 from the line. He is 3 for 5. Front iron rolled in. Easton will bring it up against some token pressure from Henry Thompson. That gives it back to Dagg, who dribbles it off his foot. And into backcourt it goes. Dagg was hoping they thought it went off somebody else's foot. Or hoping at least the officials thought it went off somebody else's foot. So the Shoes will have it with a 3-point lead, 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Winner gets to go to the Tolono Unity Sectional. Losers done for the year. Outside it goes to Haney. He heads for the hoop, throws it out of bounds. Must have went off the leg of somebody for Fairfield. 35-32. Shoes in white, Fairfield in red. Out it comes to Brody Taylor. Henry Thompson, high post, Drew Haney. Throws it away, and that'll be a turnover. As threw it right between Taylor and Thompson. That was either going to go out of bounds or be touched by the Shoes. Either way, it was a turnover. Thompson will head to the bench as Isaac McWhorter checks back in for Teutopolis. T-Town led at the half, 25-20. Fairfield led after one, 13-8. And a steal by Kramer is not going to count as he grabbed McElravy's jersey to make that steal. I mean, number 2 on Kramer, number 3 against Teutopolis. Only 1 foul for Fairfield, 3 for T-Town, as Braken Cavacci will check in for Fairfield, replacing Ethan McElravy. Dag to bring it across. Brings it over the logo to the high post. Robertson. Guarded by Landon Taylor. Gets it back out to Dag. 35-32. T-Town by 3. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching Wabash Catch TV's coverage of the Fairfield Regional. 17-footer, no good for Easton. Rebound up and in. Brayton Robertson cuts the lead to 1. Brody Taylor had it lane to the hoop, and he thought about it, then backed out. As Brayton Robertson got in the way. McWhirter to the right side, Kramer. Haney back to McWhirter. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. McWhirter thought about the three, he didn't like it. Ball's knocked away, stolen by Robertson. 1-on-1, he heads to the hoop, spins up, no good, and in! Almost fell off, stayed with it, and fell through. 6 points for Robertson all this quarter. Minute and a half to go in the third. Fairfield back on top, 36-35. To the high post, Haney. 3 on the way, Taylor off the iron. And the rebound is loose on the floor, knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Easton. As the officials will talk it over. Might have had a better view. And it appears Jared Knapp had a better view. So it'll be Fairfield basketball. A minute 24 to go in the third. Mick Nieberge checks back in for T-Town. It's Thompson, Haney, Kramer, Brody Taylor, and Nieberge for the Shoes. Lane Robson will check back in for Fairfield as Brayton Robertson heads to the bench. Coach McElravy doesn't want his senior to pick up his fourth foul. He already has 3. With a minute 22 to go in the third. Mules will bring it up. Some pressure by the Shoes. McElravy to Easton. And his pass is stolen away by Kramer. He saw that coming a mile away, and he misses the layup. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will remain T-Town basketball. I'm not certain what Kramer was trying to do. Looked like he went up to try to jam it and then just kind of pushed it away. Very strange. 36-35. Kramer will try the 3 from the corner. That's long. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll remain Shoe basketball. As Cavacci got a hand on it. 1:01 to go here in the third quarter. 3 fouls on T-Town, 1 foul against Fairfield. In it comes to Addis. He thought about the 3. Kramer thought about the 3. Thompson drives. Gets trouble. Kramer drives, fires it across. Addis, good ball movement. Haney at the free throw line, and a foul going to be called against Lane Robson. That'll be number 1 against the sophomore for Fairfield. Just number 2 this quarter for the Mules. In it comes to Addis. Jumper from 14's good. Addis now with 6. T-Town back into the lead. With 30 seconds to go here in the third. Mules to get it across, and that pass knocked into backcourt. As the Dag trying to take advantage of the steal. Nearly threw it into his bench. But with 24 seconds, Fairfield somehow miraculously still has the basketball this possession. Easton up to Dag. Dag back outside with 17 seconds to go. Kind of a zone out on top. Dag to the high post, drops it down. What a pass. What a no-look pass to Brayton Robertson. 3 seconds to go. For 3 at the buzzer, it's no good. What a quarter for the Mules. After 3, they lead Teutopolis 38-37. We'll be back after these words.
Why are more people heating their homes with FS Propane? Because it's better to work with a company that lives and works in the same community that you do. This is Aaron Cummins, your local Clay County FS Propane specialist with South Central FS. South Central is a 9-county cooperative with highly trained employees that are dedicated to providing our residential, commercial, and agricultural customers a safe and reliable propane supply. Contact your local South Central FS Propane specialist or visit us online at southcentralfs.com.
For nearly 40 years, family-owned Little Egypt Golf Cars has been dedicated to serving Southern Illinois' golf and utility car needs. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility located along I-57 in Salem. Our interactive showroom displays all of the latest accessories and vehicle designs. We offer new and used vehicle sales, a full parts and service department, and a rental fleet of over 600 vehicles. Whether it's riding in style on the course, cruising with the family, or having a rugged vehicle on the job site, we have you covered. Proudly serving Illinois and Missouri with 3 locations.
1 quarter to go here in the Fairfield Regional Championship game. Teutopolis basketball to start things off here in the fourth. They trail by 138-37. Teutopolis in white, Fairfield in red. Henry Thompson, Drew Haney, Alex Kramer, Mick Nieberge. Kramer goes up, has the ball knocked out of bounds by Brayton Robertson. And Gavin Addis on the court for the Shoes, their starting 5. Mules countering with their starting 5 to start this fourth quarter. Into Nieberge and a held ball. Fairfield will have possession on the alternating possession. That pass came right into Nieberge. He had 4 Mules hands all over the basketball. As Landon Taylor will check back in along with Brody Taylor for T-Town. Addison Thompson sit down. Chet Reeder trying to find the right mix. His team was outscored 18-12 in that third quarter by Fairfield. Mules led after 1, they lead after 3. Dag brings it across. Goes away from the screen, puts it up over Taylor, no good. Taylor might have got a hand on that. Nice D by Brody Taylor. Drew Haney will bring it across for the Shoes. Had an open 3, didn't take it. Fires it over to Brody Taylor. Taylor is a senior. They get it to the high post to Haney. Kramer open for 3, doesn't go, goes to the hoop. He's too deep, ball's on the ground. It's still loose, picked up by Haney for 14, that's good. Drew Haney now with 8. He has 2 in each quarter. As Justice Dag across with it. They've been kind of clearing that press by just going one-on-one. Easton throws it nearly away. He does throw it away. A little bit behind Ethan McElravy. Each team with plenty of timeouts remaining. T-Town with 4, Fairfield with 3. Here with 6:44 to go in the contest. Possession arrow is Shoes' direction. Winner gets to go to Tolono on Tuesday night to play the winner of T-Town and Monticello. Play the winner of Tolono Unity and Monticello. Drew Haney heads to the hoop. Shot is up and good. 2 hoops in a row for Drew Haney in this fourth quarter. As the Shoes up by 3, 41-38. Jake Easton gets the screen, heads to his right. Nobody over there to help. McElravy for 3, off the iron, no good. Mules having some empty possessions now, as they have yet to score here in the fourth. Thompson thought about it. Boy, he was open. Taylor drops it down to Nieberge. He never dropped it low and puts it up and in. Mick Nieberge with it. Mules with 3 timeouts to go. They've given up 6 in a row. And timeout is taken by Fairfield. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
Take a trip to Old Mexico with the whole family without ever leaving Southern Illinois. It's La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon. La Fuente's authentic Mexican cuisine will delight every appetite, from sizzling fajitas to tasty tacos to the best burritos this side of the Rio Grande. La Fuente Mexican Restaurants in Fairfield, Flora, and Mount Vernon.
Updated word over from South Central Regional. Dietrich leads North Clay. I think in the fourth quarter. Late third quarter, 55-39. So the moving Maroons will advance to the Red Hill sectional if they can hold on to win that one. Here, the winner goes to Tolono on Tuesday night to play either the Monticello or Tolono. On the dribble, Dagg gives it to Robertson. He cuts down to the hoop, puts it up. The runner won't go. Rebound tipped out, knocked free. Last touched by the Shoes. It'll be Fairfield basketball. Good thought by the Mules. Getting into Robertson, heading to the hoop. But unable to get it in. 43-38, 5:19 to go in the ball game. Dagg heads to the hole, puts it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Nieberge. Up to Thompson for the Shoes. High post, Haney. Around the horn it goes. Thompson looks into the corner. Kramer wasn't there. And the Shoes will reset up by 5. Fairfield still to score here in the fourth quarter. 4:48 to go in the game. 3 from Thompson. No good. Long rebound tipped out to Thompson. And timeout taken by Chet Reeder before any opportunity for the traveling. And I think Thompson got the ball down anyway. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it as well. Back after these words.
Carson Auction Realty is pleased to offer at public auction 405 acres owned by the Richard Beaning Estate located in Clay and Wayne County, Illinois. This will be a combination live and online auction with bidding beginning February 1st. The live auction will be held Thursday, February 27th at 10 a.m. at the Thelma Keller Convention Center in Effingham, Illinois. This auction offers productive farmland, outstanding hunting, and ideal home sites and will be offered in 8 individual tracts ranging in size from 11 to 100 acres. Go to our website, www.carsonauctionrealty, for more information.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
So, timeout taken by Teutopolis, saving the possession with 4:40 to go in the game. They lead by 5, 43-38. Thompson will work it across. Goes to Kramer. Addis, Nieberge, and Taylor on the court with them. They look down to Nieberge. He is fouled by McElravy, and he'll get 2 shots. That's the first foul this quarter for either team. McElravy's first as well. Only player in serious foul trouble is Brayton Robertson with his 3 fouls, as Mick Nieberge makes good on his first free throw attempt of the game. It's a 7-0 run here in the fourth quarter for Teutopolis. Fairfield better turn it around or their season's over. T-Town wants to see it continue just like it is, as the Mules led 38-37 going into this fourth quarter. And the Shoes defense has stepped up. Jake Easton works around the top near the half line, heads to the hole, nearly travels, gets it into the corner to Dagg. Off to McElravy, back to Dagg. Gets it out to Callan Miller. Miller drives on Kramer, back out to Justice Dagg. 4:05 to go in the game. Mules don't need to think about coming back from 7. They need to think about just getting a score. As Jake Easton fires it back to Justice Dagg. His walk runner is no good, but he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. I think Brody Taylor picked it up for T-Town. He did. That'll be team foul number 1. So, Justice Dagg, leading scorer in the game with 15, now with 16. And with 3:52 to go in the game, Fairfield, well, a missed shot, and a foul's going to go against Landon Taylor on the rebound. As the Mules were trying to tip it out, and Taylor was too, I guess. Thompson will head to the bench for the Shoes. Brody Taylor back in. Dagg to toss. Chance for Mules to get an extra score on this possession. Miller fires it outside to Jake Easton. 3:45 to go in the ball game. Easton will hand it to Dagg. They double him up, trap him. He loses it out of bounds. Drew Haney with great defense. He and Taylor on the trap. Justice Dagg kids can't believe it. He's beside himself. Right in front of the official. 45-39. Thompson looks across to Kramer. To Taylor heading to the hoop. He scores. Landon Taylor, and that's 10 points this quarter for the Shoes versus 1 for Fairfield. 3:15 to go. Mules are going to probably have to start chucking soon. They're down by 8. They haven't really tried the three-pointers much this fourth quarter. Might need to set some screens and open some threes. McElravy heads to the hoop. Drops it down to Robertson, who puts it up and in. 10 for the senior from Fairfield, Brayton Robertson. Thompson will bring it up against Dagg. To Landon Taylor. It's a 6-point contest. The Shoes will be very deliberate as Haney picks it up at the elbow. And timeout taken by Chet Reeder. That's a smart one. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Updated score from South Central. Dietrich leads North Clay 58-45. That's, I think, in the fourth quarter now. Here, with 2.5 to go in the game, Teutopolis leads Fairfield 47-41. We'll keep it right here after the game. We'll keep it right here after the game for the trophy presentation for the regional champions. As Drew Haney on the hold. He lost the handle. And it'll be Shoes basketball in the alternating possession as Ethan McElravy may have twisted his ankle trying to dive into that pile. Braken Cavacci heads into the game to replace him. And with a 6-point lead, the ball remains in possession of Teutopolis. Brody Taylor to throw in, Landon Taylor to sit down. Out it comes to Henry Thompson. When will the Mules start fouling? They've only fouled once this quarter. Off to Nieberg. He heads to the hole. The shot won't go. Rebound loose. Picked up by Cavacci. Fairfield a chance to cut it to 4 or 3. With 2 minutes to go in the game. Easton drives on Thompson. Now backs up. That drives again. Jumper from 12. Good! Now 9 points for Jake Easton. Minute 44 to go. Fairfield has only committed 1 foul this quarter. They may have to start, well, they play good defense to get a turnover like they did last time. I guess you don't need to foul. That wasn't a turnover. Missed shot. Thompson to Taylor. Nieberg off to Kramer. 1:20 to go. He gets underneath, puts it up, no good, and he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. I think they're going to catch Cavacci. Breaking Cavacci picks up his first, and that's the second against Fairfield as Alex Kramer heads to the line where he is 3 for 5. He gets 2 shots here. He's 3 for 6. 7 points total in the game for Alex Kramer. As McElravy will check back in, Cavacci sits down. Each team with 2 fouls, each team with 2 timeouts remaining. Possession arrows Fairfield's direction. 1:20 to go. And players are asked to tuck in their jerseys. All right. That one's good. So 8 points now for Alex Kramer.
Nice shot, Kramer. 1 out of 7.
So Fairfield down by 5 now, 48-43 with the basketball. Shoes in the white jerseys, Fairfield in the red. 1:15 to go in the ball game. And a foul called on Drew Haney. Yeah, that was either going to be a foul or it was going to be over and back because Easton went into back court. 3 fouls now on the Shoes, 3 fouls on Haney. And it comes for the Shoe, or for the Mules. Easton gets a screen. Ball gets heads down low. People tumbling all over the place. Runner no good and knocked out of bounds. It will remain Fairfield basketball. Landon Taylor got hands on it. Could not hold on. Justice Dagg. Now to throw it in under a minute to go. 56 seconds. They need to score in a hurry. Down by 5. Out it goes. Dagg will fire from 16. No good. Mick Nieberg is going to pick up his second foul. That's number 4 against T-Town. And the Mules will be shooting free throws the rest of the way, whatever is remaining. Dagg, 3 for 4. 4 for 5. Cavacci will replace McElravy again, as Thompson will replace Landon Taylor. 48-44. 4-point lead for T-Town. Dagg trying to make it a 1-possession game for the Mules from the line. He does so. Here we go. 48 seconds to go into Kramer. Works it up against Dagg. Mules still have 2 fouls to give. They got to hit somebody. 40 seconds to go. Fairfield needs to go be aggressive to the basketball. Finally, there's a foul called against Jake Easton. Foul number 3 for Fairfield. 35 seconds to go. Fairfield's got another one they got to give now. This would probably Coach McElravy near the half line telling his team, hey, if you don't get the steal on the throw-in, hit somebody. Throwing it in front of his own bench is Drew Haney. Oh, nice play. Kramer cutting open right in front of the passer, and he's fouled immediately by Justice Dagg. So Dagg picks up his first. And with 34 seconds to go, next foul will put T-Town on the line. Kramer has it in backcourt, and he is fouled by Dagg. So Alex Kramer will head back to the line, where he is already 4 for 7. He has 8 points on the game. He can make it a 2-possession contest if he hits either of these two. And he has straightened things out. The last couple have touched nothing but the bottom of the net. He's had a difficult night beforehand. He was 3 for his first 6, but he's hit 2 in a row. And timeout is taken by Fairfield with 31 seconds to go. We will take it as well. We'll be back after this word.
This is Christy, inviting you to wrap yourself in lasting luxury at Carnaby Square. We specialize in one-on-one customer service, high quality, head-turning, on-trend fashions, footwear, accessories, and a complete line of Brighton leather goods and jewelry. If you want to nix fast fashion and invest in a true-to-size, ethically manufactured wardrobe that you'll wear for years, it's time to treat yourself at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
So, 31 seconds to go in the game. In regulation, Mules won in overtime on Wednesday night. They do not appear to be terrifically uncomfortable in overtime situations. As Alex Kramer will head to the free throw line for one more shot. The senior right-hander takes his time. That one is short. Rebound to Fairfield. Down by 4. 28 seconds to go. Mules with 1 timeout remaining. Up it goes to Dagg. Back outside. Miller fires a 3. It is good! And Fairfield will take their final timeout. Down by 1 with 18 and a half seconds to go. We'll take it as well. Back after this word.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
So, what a championship game here at Fairfield. We have a word from South Central. Dietrich leads by 18 with about 3 minutes to go, so that one's all but over. Here, T-Town leads by 1. It's Teutopolis ball with 18 and a half seconds to go. Fairfield is out of timeouts. The shoes almost certainly going to be fouled immediately. What will Coach Chet Reeder write up? I'm guessing he's going to send somebody deep down court, see if he can't sneak a cheapie. That'd be a good one. Drew Haney to throw in. He's got the length of the baseline to run, if he chooses to do so. Gets it into Kramer. Back to Haney. 15 seconds to go, and Callan Miller fouls Drew Haney. Haney has not yet gone to the free throw line tonight. And with 15 seconds to go, Fairfield will have plenty of time with a chance to tie. No matter if he hits them both or just one. Mules just have to make sure that they don't give up an offensive rebound. Haney, first of 2. Good. That's a pretty free throw. Drew Haney, the 6'4 senior, He can make it a 3-point ball game. Shoes with 4 fouls. If they do commit a foul, Fairfield would go to the line. Plenty of time remaining, 15.6, with the Mules out of timeouts. He misses the second. Rebound to Easton. It's a 2-point game. 12 seconds. Here we go. Justice Dagg walks it across. 8 seconds to Easton. Back to Dagg. Down to Robertson. Gets it up in the air. He's fouled. Robertson will go to the line with 3.3 seconds to go and a chance to tie. Brody Taylor picks up his second. And Brayton Robertson will head to the line with a chance to tie it. What a game. Robertson yet to be at the free throw line tonight. First one is good. Wow. Chance to tie here. Will this regional see overtime, the second game in a row? He missed it. Rebound Haney. And he's fouled with less than a second to go. My heavens. I don't believe in an announcer jinx, ladies and gentlemen. Foul goes against Cavacci. And with 0.9 seconds left on the clock, Drew Haney will head to the line for 2 shots. He just hit 1 out of 2 a moment ago. And Coach McElravy checking to see if the clock is correct. It is apparently correct. Mules with no timeouts. Maybe time for a pass and a shot if it's a rebound. First free throw, no good for Haney. Might be better off missing the second shot. That way the Mules would almost certainly have a 3/4 court shot to take the lead. If he hits it, Fairfield will be able to throw in a long way. He missed it. Easton at the buzzer, no good. Teutopolis is going to advance as they knock off Fairfield 49-40. 50-49, 50-49. Fairfield ends their season at 20-13. The Shoes will move on at 22-10 as they held on late in that ball game. They took a good lead early in the fourth quarter. Fairfield fought their way back. Could not quite get there. As the Shoes will advance to the Tolono sectional, where they'll face the winner of Tolono Unity and Monticello. We have not heard a score on that one. As we'll keep it right here as they're going to give the regional championship plaque to the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. The Shoes fans on their feet. As here is the presentation of the plaque from Fairfield Athletic Director Justin Townsend. And there it is. The regional championship trophy to the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. Congratulations to the Shoes. They came down here, I tell you what, into the Mule Barn, and that is a tough place to win. Knew it was going to be tight, and they were able to hold on. They built a lead, outscoring the Mules 8-0 to start the fourth quarter and were able to hold on. They trailed 38-37 going into the fourth quarter. Fairfield led by 1. Shoes went up 45-38. Fairfield climbed their way back in. Had a free throw with 3 seconds to go for the tie. Missed the free throw. Brayton Robertson is going to feel that one that'll sting for a little while for the young man as his high school basketball career ends tonight. Let's take a look at the scoring this evening. First for Fairfield, the lead tonight, Justice Dagg. What a game on his final night of his high school career as well. He finished with 18 points, 5 out of 6 from the line. He had a couple of threes, make that 3 threes and 2 deuces for the senior. 11 for Brayton Robertson as he had 5 field goals, 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. 6 points for Callan Miller, including a big 3-pointer late in the contest. He had a couple of threes in the game. 3 points for Ethan McElravy. He hit a 3, and 2 points apiece for Jake. Check that. I wrote down 2. 9 points for Jake Easton. He had a 3 and 3 deuces. 3 points for Ethan McElravy, as I said, and 2 points for Braken Cavacci off the bench. The Mules with quarters of 13, 7, 18, and 11. From the free throw line, Fairfield finished 8 for 10. 8 for 10 from the line. For T-Town, only one player in double digits. It was Drew Haney, finishes with 11 points. As updated score from Dietrich with 26 seconds to go. Dietrich leads by 20, 69-49. Drew Haney led with 11 points. He had 5 field goals, 1 for 4 from the line. 9 points for Alex Kramer, 2 field goals, 5 for 9 from the free throw line. 7 points for Mick Nieberge, a 3 a deuce, 2 for 2 from the line. And 6 points for Gavin Addis, 3 field goals. 5 points for Brody Taylor, a 3 and a 2. 5 points for Henry Thompson, a 3 and a 2. 3 points for Isaac McWhirter, hit a 3 in the second quarter. And 2 points for make that 4 points for Landon Taylor. The Shoes with quarters of 8, 17, 12, and 13 as they outscored Fairfield 13-11 in the fourth and deciding quarter. T-Town improves to 22-10. They'll head up to the Tolono Unity Sectional, and the Fairfield Mules will get out the bats and balls and get ready for baseball season. That is the hard truth of high school basketball and high school sports. Congratulations to the Mules on a fine year, and best of luck to the Shoes. This is our final telecast for basketball season on Wabash Catch TV. Take a look for us back on March 24th as we'll have our first baseball game of the year. We'll be up at Salem as Salem, I think, takes on Belleville West. Until then, for all of us at Wabash Catch TV, my name is Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Teutopolis defeats Fairfield, becoming the winners of the Fairfield Class 2A sectional by a final 2A regional by a final of 50-49. So long from the Mule Barn.